more instructions. Oh my gosh. I should have done that before. Yeah, cursor keys. By simply typing in. Oh, okay. You can search rooms, people, and objects by using simple phrases such as examine door, search Victoria, or look at jar. Type in their first name. Let's see. When you want to search or accuse a person, you only need to type in their first name. To get more information from guests, you may question them or ask for alibis. Oh, that's why they got mad. It's because I asked for alibi. I should question them first instead of ask for alibi. The characters tend to be rather moody and will not always answer your questions the first time around. They are also rather restless and will be moving around the game. The murder weapon will be obvious as you examine the correct object, which you will need to find the magnifying glass before you can actually do that. You probably should not get the weapon at first, since the murderer is likely to become nervous if you are carrying the evidence around with you. Oh, that's right, I have to say get that. Okay. I had to remember the certain kind of command phrases you needed to use these things. Yeah, like I said, it's so back in the day where you were just typing everything out. You didn't have a mouse. You didn't have a cursor. You were just typing in command phrases.
Oh, okay.
It's like back in the day, yo. It was like a big deal that there was...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you first.
I was just saying, it was like a big deal that like you had any kind of color coming on the screen at that time. Once you have discovered both the murderer and the murder room, you must hurry back to get the murder weapon, and then move as quickly as possible to the murder room, gather the suspects together, and accuse whoever you believe to be the guilty party. Okay, so terms we need: get, gather, accuse. The murderer is a very suspicious sort, and may decide to get rid of you before you have a chance to make any accusations. Most of the tragedy involved in playing Sleuth you will have to learn by playing the game, since the game changes every time. And you play, and you should be able to fully explore the house. Should be sure to. I can't read. It's fine. I can English. Don't forget to explore the room, which has no obvious entrances, since the murderer often discards the murder weapon here. Also, the murder is occasionally committed in this room. The occupants will be moving about the house throughout the game. If you become confused at any time about who is actually in the house, you can request a guest list. I feel like I should be taking notes. How did I remember this all as a kid?
Don't know.
I was smarter back then. It's just gotten worse as time has gone on. As your investigation proceeds, the murderer will begin to grow suspicious and will most likely start plotting your demise. If you have not figured out who the murderer is by this point in the game, your chances of survival are slim. Be careful. Oh, there's more. That would have been more fun if it was the end there. To make things a little more interesting, you can populate the house with people that you already know. Okay, that part we already know. Blah, blah, blah. For your limited vocabulary, 2 words should be necessary to communicate your intentions. If you like, you can abbreviate question with, oh, yes, you can do Q and E and EX. Okay, Q for question, EX for examine. If you're having difficulties, you can get a summary of these instructions by typing help. You may also quit, restart, so on and so forth. I really should have read this before our first go around where I failed miserably, but it's fine. I like making life more difficult than being practical.
Does it tell you where to find the magnifying glass?
No. We're just gonna do without last names because they were just too long last time. Okay, and 1 random name, go.
Paco.
Okay. Tyler was brutally murdered only hours ago. The body was removed by persons unknown from the murder scene. You are now standing at the front door of the estate. The door is open. How do you feel that Tyler has died, Jazz?
It's really sad.
I'm impressed.
For him.
I was like,
And for everyone around us. It is sad for everyone.
And you?
I don't wish death upon him, so that would be very sad.
Okay. Not even fictitious death?
Nope.
I'm I'm so proud of you. Look at that growth. Okay.
Cute.
We are walking in the main hall. The walls are covered with a variety of old master paintings. All right, we're going into the conservatory. Get magnifying glass. Nope, not in here. Okay, fine. All right, a baby grand piano sits on the mink throw rug. A bust of Mozart sits on top of the piano. Now, the bust might be a murder weapon, but I can't tell because I don't have the magnifying glass. Now we're going to the living room. You enter the living room. A large divan sits in the middle of the room. Many overstuffed chairs are arranged around the edge of the room. An ornate hourglass in a heavy silver frame sits on the coffee table. Let's see. I can't remember if when you did the magnifying glass, if it was actually out in the open, or if you just have to keep saying get magnifying glass in each room until you finally found it.
Say it in every room.
You could try that out.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're in the dining room. A large oak table dominates the room. A silver serving set sits on a smaller table in one corner of the room. A rather large candelabra sits in the middle of the table. Magnifying glass. Nope. I want to go. Oh, person. Hey, look! Look who it is, Augustine. It's Dulce.
Who is it? Oh.
It's a secret passageway.
She's a killer.
What?
He just immediately.
You okay, Tiffany?
That's just wrong. He just immediately throws his wife under the bus. She's the murderer. Get her. Is there something you need to talk about, Augustine?
No, nothing.
Okay. The corridor is covered with dusty cobwebs. In the dim light, you can make out the traces of footprints on the dusty floor. An obsidian obelisk lies in the floor. Dulce is poking around in the corner of the corridor. Cue Dulce. Dulce turns angrily and hisses, "Why don't you mind your own business?" Okay then, let's
I told you.
I'm gonna make sure she sees this video later.
I think she just figured out she was next to me. She let her name on the screen now. She saw her name on the screen.
Oh, we just... You're standing in the guest room. The room is decorated in a tasteful oriental style, but looks rather barren. A marble egg is perched on the edge of the night table. Nick is pacing back and forth.
He's a murderer. Kill him. Just kidding.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna question him though. Oh, I'm too far away. Nick can't hear you from all the way over there. Alright, I'm right beside you now, dude. Turn on your hearing aids.
Very, very bad at hearing.
Nick avoids your eyes and murmurs, "Tiffany and I spent the entire evening together in the dining room. So as much as I wanted to see Tyler dead, I just didn't have the opportunity. Now why don't you just cross my name off your silly little suspect list and go pester someone else?" I'm sorry.
Sounds like him.
Okay. See, look how much longer it's taking for the murderer to get suspicious because I didn't keep going back and forth in the same room. Someone was already in there.
Or accusing everybody.
Yeah, that too. Study. Paco! Whoever Paco is.
Paco! He's my friend.
Oh, he's your friend. Hi. Many papers are strewn about. Unlike the other rooms in the house, the study appears very lived in. An empty pewter mug sits on top of the desk. Paco is sitting at the desk reading some papers. Get magnifying glass. Seriously? Where is magnifying glass?
Give me the magnifying glass!
Do you remember? Wait a minute, so I'm confused. How you went from one side of the house to the other?
Okay, so I went into the passage, the
Sorry,
secret
to go through.
passageway, and the secret passageway, it allowed me to pop up randomly in another room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I'm gonna listen to Paco's
Very good.
reasoning as to where he was. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Paco laughs lightly and replies, Augustine and I spent the entire evening together in the living room, so I guess I missed out on my chance to be the prime suspect, didn't I? It's such a shame. I would so enjoy being suspected of murder. Well, okay then.
Paco?
You have fun with that.
Oh,
You have fun with that. I'm just gonna go across the hall.
What did Nick say he was doing?
Nick was with me in dining all night, and Dulce just hissed at us like Smeagol. So
Wanted to hiss at us like Smeagol.
Okay, so let's see. In the library, a comfortably furnished library, the shelves are lined with a large selection of dusty books. A potted fern sits next to one of the chairs. Get magnifying glass. Please. Nope. I keep trying and I keep failing. Master bedroom. Alright, canopied bed dominates the room. To one side of the bed is a beautifully hand-carved dresser. A magnifying glass! Yes! So it's just randomly out there. I didn't have to keep typing that in every place. It's fine. Praise the Lord, I have the magnifying glass, guys.
you found it?
Yeah!
Nice.
Hey!
Examine dresser.
Examine everything. Just examine everything. Examine the walls and the door. The door is
Every detail.
You'd be a great investigator.
No, nobody's getting in the way.
The dresser is obviously
Thank you.
very high quality. Don't die. Entrance. Oh, hey, Augustine, it's you. So Paco said he was with you, Augustine. We're gonna see if this is true or not.
Oh, we're gonna see the true, huh?
Yeah. First, I want to examine the stuff.
About to check his alibi.
Okay, marble fixtures adorn the room. A large jar of cold cream lies on the vanity. So we're going to examine that jar first. The jar is a heavy glass jar. I don't see anything unusual about it. Okay. All right, Augustine, tell us. Is Paco telling the truth? Augustine looks up from the floor and says, I spent the entire evening with Paco in the living room. I must warn you to know that I think Tyler is better off dead. And I think everyone in this house will back me up on that. So why don't you guys find another case, Inspector?
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Stop being mean to Tyler, guys. Yeah, she didn't do anything.
Okay.
Give you a ride. It's okay.
Dulce is in here now. She's reading Alice in Wonderland. First, I want to examine the potted fern. It needs water.
Filled with fern, wasn't it? Needs water.
Alright, can you now talk to me instead of hissing? Hey, there we go. Okay. Dulce turns to face you and replies, I spent the entire evening alone in the kitchen. I realize it's not much of an alibi, but you must believe me when I say that I had no reason to kill Tyler. No reason at all. Okay.
Suspicious, Dulce.
Oh crap, the murder's grown suspicious. Examine marble egg. Okay. Examine room? Shoot. Okay. I tried your method of examining the room, but it didn't work, Jazz. Nothing else. Examine table. It's not good that the murderer is suspicious. Jasmine! We haven't had you talk yet, have we?
It's me.
I didn't think we've asked you yet, have we?
Nope, we haven't seen me.
Okay. Let's see. You were sitting at the desk, apparently preoccupied. Jasmine turns to face you and whispers. Jasmine, you're the murderer! Augustine and I...
What did I say?
You said Augustine and I spent the entire evening together in the kitchen. Far be it from me to meddle in your affairs, Inspector, but I really think you should question Paco. Why, just the other day, Paco told me that Tyler would be better off dead. Paco and Augustine already alibied each other out. Jasmine, you're the killer! You killed Tyler!
I knew it was a quiet one. It is always a quiet one.
It's poetic in a way.
I never meant for this to happen.
Oh no! I can't investigate anything in the room while we're there because you might kill me. Crap!
Yeah.
Oh crap! Okay, I'm.
Can you tell her okay?
I'm okay with Augustine. Augustine's not the murderer. Anything else I can examine in here? Not. Oh, okay. This is the murder room! There seems to be bloodstains on the floor. This must be the scene of the murder! Okay, I now have the room and the killer. I need the murder weapon. So the master bedroom, Jasmine, but what is the weapon? What is the weapon? Okay, not me, it's okay.
We used a knife.
Did we ever get any info on how the person died?
No, it doesn't tell you that.
Tyler?
Okay. I'm going to investigate the hourglass here. Ah, I found it! I found it! The hourglass is the weapon. Get hourglass.
I did what with
Okay. You killed him with an hourglass! Gather.
What?
Okay, everyone is gathered. Okay, the suspects all have gathered here in the bedroom to hear your accusation. The door is now locked. I feel like I want to stand in the center of everybody here and tell them what Jasmine did. It was a dark and
Don't
stormy
tattle
night.
on me.
Jasmine and Tyler had been known to be feuding for the last week and a half over what food was better,
Okay.
ice cream or pizza. And Jasmine,
Pizza, obviously.
Jasmine just couldn't take it anymore.
You know,
Tyler
makes
kept
sense. Or
insisting
food.
that ice cream was the only food that mattered in life, and she called him a villainous traitor towards taste buds everywhere.
Makes sense.
Well,
Jasmine turns towards you, smiling triumphantly. So, my dear Inspector, you found me out. Of course I killed Tyler, and I'm proud of it. I'm just sorry I didn't do it sooner. The case was closed, and after 278 moves, you now rank as a professional sleuth. Da-da-da-da. And that's the game.
hey, told you. See, I knew we were gonna win.
Tyler here, saying thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, tap that like button. If not, go ahead and hit the dislike button. I'll just try not to cry myself to sleep tonight. It's fine. If you want to see more videos and help me not starve, please click subscribe. You guys rock. Much love from the Choose the Mouse team, and we'll see you next time. Peace.